Okay, so today is my first game in the Canadian Go Association uh, league rounds. This is, I think, the second round. I didn't partake in the first. Move some of these Go bonds. We're about 10 minutes early. So I'm actually, it says I'm a no queue. I'm about a 22 queue on OGS, and it looks like I'll be playing a 4 queue today. So I'm not anticipating a win here, but it'll be a good experience for me and a learning game. So I'm just waiting for Luke to sign on. And this is my first game playing as Ajin. I usually played as AJ in the Valley, but Clausius has affectionately named me Ajin when I joined his online beginner Go school. And so it just sort of stuck. A lot of people, when I come online into Twitch or the forums, they refer to me as Ajin, so Ajin I am. The Go world has spoken. So yeah, not bad. Thought I'd dress up for the occasion. I know Andrew Jackson likes to wear ties when he's broadcasting. Of course, that's an official, the official AGA channel that he's broadcasting for. So of course he would have to step up his game a little bit and dress the part. Looks very, very dapper. So I am following in that vein, and I am also, excuse me, dressing up for the occasion. So I'm recording this on my beautiful Manjaro Linux laptop. It's an older laptop. It's an old Dell D630 Core 2 Duo with 2 gigs of RAM. It's not the fastest machine on the planet by any stretch, and the GPU that is being used is of an older technology. So OBS, Open Broadcast Software, does not work on this laptop, unfortunately. So I'm using the standard simple screen recorder and GovCView, which is not bad. It suits my purpose. Can't do the overlays and stuff pre-production like you can in OBS, but that's okay. So again, just waiting for Luke. Yeah, join. Snowing outside today here in the valley. Not too bad. It was supposed to be a major blizzard, but thankfully we dodged the bullet on that one. We went more north and settled in around the in the Halifax area up towards Cape Breton. So the valley was spared, which is aces by me because I hate shoveling snow. Homemade ginger ale for the game. A yummy probiotic drink. Should be interesting because I don't really know any Joseki. I just honestly don't have the time to invest in the game as I should. I can do a basic opening, and I don't think I've ever really gotten to an end game. I haven't played a whole lot of 19 by 19 games. They've been a lot of 9 by 9 and some 13 by 13. So end game is not my strong suit. Um, and, well, I just basically do it for fun. I would like to get into the more advanced moves and Jisekis and whatnot. It's just between work and school, but it's a great stress relief. I really enjoy watching the Twitch streams that are out there. Um, Bats Go and Zoo and Clausius, Nick Sabicki. Um, all right, here we go. Turn up the volume here. Now this is where normally a Joseki will take place. Um, so yeah, the basic Joseki. Let's try here. certainly didn't get the corner at all. And he's basically Tanuking. I'll throw a stone in right here. Trying to get out of dodge. This is dead. Lost cause. This stone's weak. I go here, he goes here or here. If I go here, he connects. This is solid. Here. Atari here, I'm dead. Even if I connect here, I can't escape. There's no escape. I should have fixed. So the only thing that I can do here is connect or tiger's mouth. Connect. Now I'm in double Atari. So he's got the corner, he's got both corners. He's got my two corners. He's got two strong shapes. I could go here. He'd be an Atari, but he would capture. Then we're into a co-fight. Try pushing one more time. So if I attach here, he can attach here. He attaches here. If I throw in there. Attach here, attach. He's solid. I'm weak. He's solid, I'm weak, and I am not going to win. I'm not going to win the race. Sugar. I really boogered this up. Surrounding game indeed. Dead. Dead. Guts or no glory. Yeah, I thought he'd do that. I can attempt to... There's no point. Try to save that. I should have made the bamboo joint. Getting very strong. Trying to extend, he blocked. Trying to connect up with these stones. I can Hane. Attempt to Hane, but I will. He connects. Cutting points. Look at all these cutting points. Oh, I only have one right at the moment. Everything's dead. I've got no points, and he's got one capture. Lot of separated stones. White has the center. White has this corner. White has this corner. White has this corner. Maybe have this corner. Maybe. I can't see white not winning. Wow, that was bad English. if I go here, he pushes me back. I'm dead regardless. If I go here, he's got those 2 stones, so they're not worth nothing. Go here, I go here, dead, 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 dead. Okay, so we're now going into the review phase of the game. This couple of moves will be pretty straightforward. Now here's where I make my first mistake. This is weird. This is not Joseki. It's just me attempting to do a Joseki. This is one cool thing about the Go community is they do encourage people to get strong. Now, of course, with any community, there are people out there that just want to crush the other people, and they just get some sort of a sick thrill out of it. But Luke is taking his time to teach me from my mistakes, and that's really cool. There's actually more people like Luke than there is people who want to crush you and just make you feel bad about yourself. so much to learn, but it's actually really good for your brain because your brain is working. It is fun. Sometimes it is. Okay, so that ends my first league game, and thank you very much to Luca Luke for taking the time to teach me. And that is one thing that I knew going into this league round was I need to play more games. That's kind of why I signed up, was to force me to actually play, because right now I'm into a habit of, well, I've got homework and I've got work to do. So instead of delving into a game, I will put Twitch or a YouTube video on, and I'll listen to lectures as I'm doing the homework. But I'm splitting my attention to two places. So um, right now, the homework is more important to me because I need to pass my courses, um, and so I'm just barely listening to the lectures, and I'll try to read. I've got a couple of books that I read, but I'm not actually playing the game. So, I'll do some life and death. That's fine. That's good. But if I'm not playing it in a live game, I never ever see the ramifications of a bad move, because when I'm doing my life and death, like I've posted on YouTube and Facebook before, I go through it, and what you see as an answer, I've gone through the different steps with an actual board, and just I've already seeked out and found the correct answer, and so you see me just go through it very quickly. Well, some of those are fairly easy. I can get through them in one try, and some of them are fairly difficult, and I have to think and go through the different scenarios, which helps with the reading skills. Um, but if I'm not playing a live game, like I have 45 minutes and I used, uh, you know, 20 some minutes of my 45 minutes allotted, whereas Luca Luke only used a very small portion. He never even got out of the 40s, I don't believe. So playing and reviewing and going over your mistakes is very key. I'm not disappointed that I lost. I knew coming in I would have lost, but it's a learning experience. I will most likely lose the other two games that I'm going to play in this round. Um, that is not a bad thing. It's a teaching moment. Some of these people that I'm playing against are higher level Q players, so it's just like anything. Um, you don't become a master at piano by just watching a YouTube video and sitting down and playing the piano. No, there's trial and error. If you're really ambitious, you learn how to play and read music, and it's the same thing with Go. It's the same thing with learning mathematics or statistics, or you know, learning to run one of the machines at work. They don't just sit you out there and you're expected to know how to run a machine. You have somebody come alongside you for a very long period of time and train you and teach you. And will you make mistakes? Yes, and your teacher, your trainer, is there to correct. And some of your mistakes are very good teachable moments. Um, and that's what's so great about Go. It's sort of like a martial art. You have a sensei who will teach you, and they will put you right to the mat sometimes. And if you just studied the theory and you looked at a book for the moves in karate or another martial arts, then you wouldn't get that experience of, oh, I did this, I was put on the mat, and I was pinned or kicked or whatever the scenario may be, how do I avoid that next time? How do I block that throw? How do I block that kick? How do I avoid going to the mat? If I do go to the mat and I need my shoulder down or whatever the scenario may be, how do I reverse that so I'm actually I go to the mat first, but then I flip the other opponent over and they go to the mat and I pin them, tag them, or whatever the scenario may be. So even though this is a very long video, some of you, I'm sure, will find this very boring. I'm not a great player by any stretch of the imagination, but the thing is getting your brain thinking, learning some new skills, learning how to fight on the board as well as build territory. And I'm hoping that for those of you who do watch the videos, they'll gain an interest and possibly a love for the game of Go. Like I said, it's a phenomenal community. Right now we're playing on the KGS server. Most of the time I play on the OGS server. But if you have any questions at all, or you want to learn more about Go, please leave a comment below. I would love to talk to you about the game, and perhaps we can learn together, we can play together, and learn from some of our mistakes. So thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you in the next one real soon.